So the first thing, it actually comes from jazz. And we're just going to start shaking the hips, left side. And yes, due to ballroom, I get my left and my right mixed up, so I have to look at my hands. My dance teacher, which was very important, all I'm doing is bending my knees. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just bending my knees. Um, my dance teacher, she would call the men's footwork. She had to pick men or women, and I just have a hard time now with left and rights. And I'm used to left foot forward, and I take right step back because, yeah, that's what you do when you're following. So she would call the leads footwork, I guess I should say. So now I'm just walking in place, bringing my knees up to about just under my chest. So, and the reason I was just walking in place, swaying my hips, it loosens up the hips, and so you can take bigger steps. So that's why I'm doing that. I feel like I'm warmed up, so I'm going to take left foot forward. And I'm just going to do that shimmy back and forth for like 30 seconds. Right foot back. If you want to be left foot back, it doesn't matter so much. We're just going to stand here for a minute. Just getting warmed up. Because right now that's all we want to do is just warm up. Right foot forward. I know I'm in darker colors and it's not, I don't typically wear tighter clothes. I never did, even when I was younger and more fit. But, so you can't necessarily, so let me see. Can I, so it's just a series of bending one knee and straightening the other. So bend the right knee, straighten the left, and then straighten the right knee, bend the left. And that's all I'm doing. That's how I'm rocking, is bending. So bent, straight, bent, and that's all I'm doing is bend straight. And just walk around a little bit, bend. I'm not completely straightening my knee. I definitely do not want to lock my knee because pain. Don't want to do that. But as you walk around, I can definitely feel warm in my hips. And right now, all I'm doing is touching, like stepping and touching. So step, touch, give it a little shimmy, back it up, touch, shimmy. One thing that we learned in jazz was how to just, I know it looks like I'm moving my shoulders, but I'm focusing on moving these muscles. And when I just focus those muscles, it is a workout right in here. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to push your ribs out. So, and you're going to focus on the muscles around the ribs. And you don't have to do extreme, but just focus on the muscles around the ribs. And let's see if I can do it. Yeah, no, my hips are getting into it. Let's see. Okay, just the ribs. I know it looks weird. I'm going to do this about 6 times. Well, this is a shimmy. Shimmies come from the shoulders. So, and you can just bob, you can, but I guess you can also shimmy the hips. Hula dancers will, a lot of their movements come from their knees and hips. So if you see a hula dancer able to, it comes from them straightening and bending their knee quickly. And a lot of times they'll like be on their toes because they can move that much faster, and they have the balance that I don't have, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But I'm gonna go back to just, oh, I definitely am feeling it, and I'm just gonna, oh, it's been about 5 minutes. If you need a break, take a break. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do some, I'm not gonna do very high steps. I am stepping. I'm just showing you that I am stepping. I'm not gonna do high stepping because right now, while I am warm and I could do it, it's the first video. We'll work it up. If you have a stair that you want to, I'm not gonna say go up and down the stairs. I'm not gonna do that. But there's an ottoman in front of me, so I'm gonna use that. I'm just gonna put my foot up and touch, up and touch. This gives me a goal, something, rather than aimlessly bringing my knees up, or hey, we're gonna bring it up super high to hit the hands. This is something a little lower. I'm not focusing on the knee. I'm just focusing on, is my foot able to get up there? And down the road, we'll get up to it. Maybe we'll do 2 steps or 3 steps. But right now, this is comfortable. So I'm gonna keep going with this. And I haven't been counting. I think I'm somewhere around 6. We'll do sets of 10. Give it a break. I think that's 8, 9, 10. Because I know I started with the right. And I'm feeling a little tight. So I'm gonna shake it out. Just, and relax. Don't hold any stress in. Just relax. I can definitely feel it in my lower abdomen. And that's where I want to feel it. Because different parts of your body hold weight differently. And this part of my weight is probably leptin resistant, where my, I don't know what this is, like, this is my muffin top, but this, my spare tire, it's estrogen. It's a built up of estrogen. And I know this because the doctor told me. Well, but I do know that it's excess estrogen in the body. Random facts, because I love random facts and knowing about the body. Animal products produces estrogen in the body. And when we consume these, our body is like, hey, estrogen is useful. So we're going to put it into our body. We're going to get it going through the system. And the liver is like, there's too much estrogen. We need it out. So it sends it into the intestines. And the intestines are like, oh my goodness, we can use estrogen. So it puts it back into our body. And the way to flush it out is fiber. Fibrous bread, oatmeal, plant-based foods like spinach and lettuce, bell peppers, your favorite vegetable. And you don't even have to, not even vegetables, your favorite fruit. Apples. Apples are a great source of fiber. These things just help our bodies. And, you know, things that doctors don't tell us. So, now I have been very focused on keeping my knees moving. And my knee is hurting today. It's in the fall, well, no, winter. I don't know if it's technically winter. It's end of November. But I'm feeling a little tired, and no, we haven't been doing that much. But I'm not interested in burning a bunch of calories, because calories are replaced with your next meal. I'm interested in moving and getting moving, and like I know that I'm not moving enough, so I'm gonna stretch out now, and you're welcome to stretch out with me. I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to try and reach my toes. I'm just going to let everything hang. I'm not locking my knees, but my legs are straight. And I'm just going to relax and just hang. And what this does is it gets my stomach used to, hey, fat can't go here. It's got to go somewhere else, or it's got to go. So we're just going to hang. Oh, just let everything just droop. If you need to bend your knees a little bit so you get a better stretch, bend your knees. Don't do a big bend, but bend your knees. I can feel it in my shoulders. Let your spine just droop. And if you wanna rock a little bit, what I would suggest is grab your inner thigh or your shins, not your shins, your shins are the front, your calves. Grab your calf. Don't grab your knee, because your knee is your support. And just kind of pull yourself, or try to pull yourself into your legs. And this just helps the back to stretch and it just feels good. I can feel the stretch in my legs, the back of my thighs. Let your neck just droop. And it's okay to just droop. When you're ready to get up, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to get your bum underneath the rest of your weight. You're just going to curl upwards. And what this does is it allows you to rebalance, especially for somebody who has a hard time staying balanced. It's going to let you rebalance, recenter, and hopefully, like it won't cause anything like vertigo. And it just, the stretch in my back and neck, it feels so good. Thank you for joining me for my first workout. And it is Thursday, so I will see you tomorrow. And love you. God bless you. And thank you for being on this journey with me. Till next time. We'll see you later.